In the heart of the Himalayas, nestled among the world's tallest peaks, lies a substance so potent it's both a medicine and a poison. This is the story of mad honey, a mystical elixir that can induce powerful hallucinations. For centuries, the Gurung people of Nepal have risked their lives to harvest it. Climbing sheer cliffs with nothing but handmade rope ladders and long poles called teret. But why do they do it? Are they really climbing just to go insane? This isn't your average supermarket honey. Mad honey gets its psychoactive properties from granotoxins, found in the nectar of specific rhododendron flowers that bloom at high altitudes. When bees pollinate these flowers, the toxins are transferred into their honey, creating a dark, reddish, and slightly bitter substance. In small doses, it's used in traditional medicine to treat everything from hypertension and diabetes to poor sexual performance. But consume a little too much, and you'll find yourself on a journey to another dimension. The experience of consuming mad honey is often described as intense and overwhelming. Users report a range of effects, starting with dizziness, a feeling of lightness, and a tingling sensation that spreads through the body. This is often followed by powerful visual and auditory hallucinations. Colors become brighter, sounds are distorted, and some people feel a deep connection with nature, almost as if the mountains themselves are speaking to them. However, it's not all pleasant. Overdosing can lead to what's known as honey intoxication or mad honey poisoning, with symptoms like vomiting, diarrhea, loss of consciousness, and in rare cases, even fatal heart complications. It's a delicate balance between healing and harm. The harvest itself is a spectacle of courage and tradition. Twice a year, the honey hunters embark on a multi-day trek deep into the jungle. Before the climb begins, they perform a ritual, sacrificing a goat or chicken to appease the cliff gods and ensure a safe harvest. Then, the most experienced hunter, often a man who has inherited this skill from his father, begins the perilous ascent. Dangling hundreds of feet in the air, enveloped in a cloud of agitated giant bees. He uses one tango to poke the massive hives and another with a basket to collect the dripping honeycomb. The bees are the largest in the world, Apis doxata laboriosa, and their stings are notoriously painful. The hunters endured dozens, sometimes hundreds of stings, protected only by thin clothing and the smoke from a smoldering fire lit at the base of the cliff. For the Gurung people, this isn't about getting high. It's a sacred tradition that connects them to their ancestors and the spiritual world. The honey is a source of income, a vital part of their local economy, and a respected medicine. They understand its power and treat it with reverence. The village shaman often oversees the distribution, ensuring it's used correctly for healing purposes. The idea of using it for purely recreational trips is a foreign concept, largely introduced by outsiders seeking an exotic thrill. In recent years, the world has discovered Nepal's secret documentaries, online articles, and adventure tourists have brought international attention to mad honey. A black market has emerged, with a single kilogram selling for hundreds of dollars to buyers in countries like Japan, Korea, and the United States. This newfound demand has created a complex situation. While it provides a lucrative income for the impoverished local communities, it also puts immense pressure on the bee populations and the delicate ecosystem. There's a real danger of over-harvesting, which could destroy the very tradition it aims to profit from. Furthermore, the commercialization is changing the culture itself. Younger generations are less interested in learning the dangerous art of honey hunting, preferring the stability of modern jobs. The traditional knowledge passed down through generations is at risk of being lost forever. The spiritual significance of the hunt is being replaced by a purely commercial drive. What was once a community ritual is becoming a performance for tourists' cameras. The allure of mad honey has also attracted a new kind of visitor, the honey tourist. These are travelers who come to Nepal not just to see the mountains, but to experience the honey's psychedelic effects. This has led to an increase in hospitalizations from mad honey poisoning, as inexperienced users, unaware of the proper dosage, consume too much. Local guides now face a moral dilemma: should they cater to this demand for a quick profit? Or should they protect both the tourists from their own ignorance and their culture from being exploited? So, are the honey hunters climbing to go insane? The answer is a definitive no. They are climbing to survive, to provide for their families, to heal their sick, and to honor a tradition that is as old as the mountains themselves. The honey's hallucinogenic properties are merely a side effect, a powerful force of nature that they have learned to respect and handle with extreme care. The real insanity lies in the modern world's insatiable appetite for exotic experiences, a demand that threatens to consume this ancient culture whole. The story of mad honey is a powerful reminder that some things are more than just a commodity. They are a link to the past, a source of identity, and a sacred trust that, once broken, can never be fully restored. What will be the future of the Gurung honey hunters and their mystical honey? As the world closes in, will their traditions be preserved, or will they become just another casualty of globalization? The fate of the last honey hunters of Nepal hangs in the balance, dangling precariously, much like the hunters themselves on those sheer Himalayan cliffs. Thanks for watching, and if you found this journey interesting, don't forget to follow for more stories from the hidden corners of our world.